Hey, what's up? It's EnigmaHood, and we're live. Let me just make sure that this mic is sufficiently loud. Testing. Alright, I hope that's good. Okay, just bring this up. Alright, I'll be right back. Just give me a second to share the stream. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let me just load up the chat on my tablet. Oh crap, I forgot to look up. Damn it. I forgot to look up how to beat this level that I'm stuck on. Oh crap. Alright, hold on. Let me just, Gosh darn it. I'm stuck on a level. Alright, let me just load it up. I'm still stuck here. Man. Oh boy. I mean, the whole point of me ending the stream that time when I did was so I could check online how to get past the part that I was stuck in. But it totally slipped my mind. Damn it. Let me have a sip of my Mountain Dew. Yeah. I'm back here. See, the problem is that there's someone that I need to find, right? Here's what I need to do. This is the guy I need to find. I need to find Professor Johansson. So I need to find a way to get inside and locate him. Alright. Let me think about what I want to do. Alright, I'm gonna have to minimize the chat and bring up the browser. Because what else can I do? I don't want to stand here. That's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to check in the FAQ how to get through this. What's the name of this? Society for the Preservation of Professors. Society. Just so everyone knows, I can't see. Oh, here it is. I can't see the chat yet. Here it is, though. Okay, wait a minute. Pick up the art of quick draw from the ground of the main hall, then enter the other room. Pick up the Vampire Acrophia and Society of Leopold interior key. Do I have that? let me check my inventory. Society of Leopold interior key. Okay, I have that. Now go back down, open the locked door, and head to the cellar, dispose of the hunters, and pull out the movable barrel to uncover a secret entrance. A movable barrel. Damn it! How is anyone supposed to know about that? Alright, let me bring up the chat again. Man. Hold on. Sorry. I can't see if anyone's in the chat or not. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's head back down. We have everything we need. Hold on a second. I just want to test the volume. Okay, we're good. Sorry about that. Alright, so there should be a secret entrance. Honestly, I'm in no mood. Oh, hey, X-Infected. How are you doing? I'm in no mood for messing around with these fools. Damn it. Doing good? Good. Hey, Kates. Happy New Year. How are you doing? Maybe I should save down there. Or use a better gun. Let's use the big Anaconda gun. I like big guns. Yeah, it turns out that there's a movable barrel down here. That's what we needed to get. Doing good. Good.
Hey, I see you. Hey.
Just gotta be careful. Don't want to die again. Okay, good. Alright. Pick that up. And he just had a shotgun. So there should be a movable barrel. I don't know why I didn't notice this before. In any case, let me save. We'll save here. Yeah, some guy's secret passage. Alright, where is this barrel? My health is kind of low. Hopefully there'll be some rats or something I can feed on. Oh, I see it now. You mofos. That's where we're supposed to go, huh? Down here. Alright, so the guy we're looking for is Professor Johansson. I don't think we need a snake. Yeah, the barrels. Barrels of fun. Another dungeon. There's more assholes down here. What? What? How the fuck did he get such a good shot off? I don't really need to stealth it, but these guys are pissing me off, honestly. I'm running low on blood. My health is not good. I really need to feed on someone or something. I guess I should get closer, you know. Let's just save here. I don't want to have to go through that load screen again. Actually, if I want to try snipe him, this is the weapon to do it with. Wow, he took... Wow. Come on, man. I might have to heal up a bit. They hit hard. My firearm skill is maxed out. So, I don't know what the problem is. I mean, I am doing fairly well with the guns, I guess. As good as it can be, right? I mean, let's see. Range combat. Actually, perception needs to be better. Cost of 8. Okay, we'll just put 1 point in there. I don't know, they just hit really hard. Got him. Got 1 anyway. Ah. Good. Alright, that should be fine. Let's save. Take a swig of my Mountain Dew. Everyone else is going to be drinking champagne tonight. I'm drinking Mountain Dew. I might have champagne anyway. What kind of guns do we have? Good. Ammo full. That's all they have? Okay. Alright. Anything else? Missiles? And that's it. Sardine cans. Alright. generator 1, generator 2. I don't know, let's check generator 1 first. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. Alright, I'm gonna have to sneak. What I can do is I can sneak and then shoot them so that they don't know that I'm coming. I already know there's nothing in there. Yeah, I could use rapid healing, but I don't want to waste the blood. Blood's pretty precious. Especially down here when there aren't a lot of ways to refill your blood meter. Just rats, really. But I don't see any. Let's save. I know it's irritating that I'm saving every 2 seconds, but considering how often I die, I kind of have to. What's the best way to do this? Ooh, that was nice. I'm using the shotgun since I have a lot of ammo for it. Okay. I think they're dead. So I'm gonna go back and pick up some more of that shotgun ammo since it's there. It's in here. Pretty low on health. I have to save. I don't have a choice. He's down here somewhere. This guy that we're looking for. Hey, Nilavani. I'm so glad you could make it. How are you doing? Did you have work today? What is this? This is a generator. Doesn't look like there's anyone here. Guess I can stand up. We have cages, but no one's in them. Let's just check and see what's on the other side. If there's nothing in here, we'll head over to generator 2. Yeah, I don't think there's anything going on here. Had work? Good, how are you? I'm okay. Not bad, not bad. How was work? Same old? generator too. Alright. Yeah, there's dudes here. Let's get a little closer. Yeah, there's a lot. I don't know. Okay, maybe I should stealth this, I guess. Ah, fuck, I gotta save. I'm sorry, guys. I have to save a lot. Same as usual, I see. I swear every game I play, shotguns are OP. The shotgun in this game, like, it's powerful, but the reload time is just terrible. It's so slow. Yeah, there's 4, maybe even 5 guys. Yeah, 5 guys. Ew. Can I sneak by? Yeah, I'd rather just sneak by. I don't really want to fight all these guys. Especially with my health so low, right? And there's more guys up ahead, so... I mean, how many guys do I need to kill? There's just not a lot of places to hide. Okay. We can go back here. Hide here. Alright, I need a save. Because if I fuck up now, I have to crawl back all the way over here. Yeah, I mean, the game has a decent variety of guns. I am improving my gun skill quite a bit. What the hell? I didn't make any note. Oh, shit. Alright. We should be good. Or not. I can't go through that. Fuck. That happens. In Watch Dogs, shotguns can shoot really far and still hit. You mean Watch Dogs 1 or 2? In Watch Dogs, I played Watch Dogs 1. I beat it twice, actually. I played on stream as well. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, I have an idea, sort of. Yeah, I mean, like, Watch Dogs has a good variety of guns. Hold on. Let me try use this. They walk wherever the hell they want to walk. They don't really... Okay, this way. Okay, let me save again. Like, I can throw something, and it'll distract some of them, but not all of them. So, like, stealth in this game is not... Like, don't expect Metal Gear Solid levels of stealth in this game. He's looking right at me. Watch Dogs 1? Okay. Yeah, I didn't use shotguns in that game too much, but, I mean, all the other guns were really good. How do I get by these dudes? This way. Yeah. That works. Okay. The guy has to be here. He's gotta be. Dishonored 2 has a much better stealth game than this, yeah. I mean, like, it's an RPG, so your stealth ability, your ability to stealth, is highly dependent on your stats, your skills. Like I said, like, the biggest problem with stealth in this game is it doesn't give you alternate paths. There's usually just one path that's filled with enemies, and if your stealth skill is not high enough, you're not gonna get through. Whereas in, like, other stealth games like Dishonored or Metal Gear Solid or Deus Ex, you know, there's alternate paths. Whoa, what the fuck? Jeez, for a second there I thought I was fighting a clone of myself.
I knew Johansen would lure the servant to Satan, but I set this help on the Archfiend himself. Where is the coin? He is under divine protection. If you want him, come take him if you can.
In stealth games I always fail and just end up killing everyone. Yeah, I mean that was kind of the problem in Watch Dogs 1, because Watch Dogs 1 didn't incentivize stealth. Like, it did have a decent stealth system implemented, but there was just no incentive to doing it, and it was a lot easier just to run and gun. Let's see. Great. I have to snipe this guy. Crap. Ugh. I'm assuming there's no way to negotiate with this guy. If I were to criticize this game, I wish there was some way that you could avoid combat. Oh, we're still back here. I mean, I know you can make some decisions and you can persuade people, but it seems like combat is a foregone conclusion more often than not. But that's just my impression. I could be wrong. There might be a way to get around these fights without fighting. Okay. Let me save right here. I'll have some Mountain Dew. Are you having champagne tonight, Nilavani? We have some champagne. It's actually from last year. Didn't drink it at all. So we'll drink it this year, I guess.
Johansen would lure the servant. Perhaps when the Croy runs out of minions, he will show me his face, and God will guide my shots through it. Before I send you to eternal damnation, any last words?
Come and bow.
You should have begged for God's mercy. I will show you none.
Alright, let me save again, so I can just skip over all that dialogue. No champagne for Nilavani. I might have a little bit. I hope it's good. Crap. Okay, I'm gonna close the distance. Yeah, that's a good idea. Close the distance. Then what? Jeez. Whoa. He's throwing explosives at me. Oh boy. Ah, jeez. Yikes. This probably wasn't a good idea to do it this early. Oh man, how do I kill him? I need it. I need to, Actually, I have no idea what to do. Gonna give my cat catnip tonight for the first time? Okay. Cats love catnip. Even big cats like catnip. Some of them do. Can't see him anymore over there. Wait. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, I see him, I see him. Ah! His sniper rifle is so much better than mine. This is not even a sniper rifle, this is just a hunting rifle. Fuck. Maybe blood heal? But it doesn't do much. Damn it. Oh, there he is. Jeez, he closed the distance so fast. You know what? It might be a better idea for him to come to me. Man. Yeah, maybe just wait here. Yeah, there he is. Not hitting anything. His gun two-shots you? Yeah. It's very strong. I can barely get anything off on him. It doesn't help that my health isn't all that great. Well, I was behind the cover. Alright, I gotta think of something. I guess I could put some points into... Wait a minute. There's a way to use the scope. Hold on. How do you use the scope? I don't know. How do you use the damn scope? Primary attack, secondary attack, tab. Must be tab. Yeah, it's tab. Oh, the revolver is great in Watch Dogs. I love it. Where is he? There he is. Arrgh! How am I supposed to fight him? Bum rush him? I could try, but then he starts throwing grenades at me. Alright, I'll try it. Okay, let's save here. It's hard to get a headshot on him because he shoots so fast and so accurately. It's hard to really line that up. What the hell is he shooting at that blows up? How did he disappear? I can't believe he can teleport. That's so lame. How come he's just a regular human? How can he teleport? Where'd he go though? Ugh. This boss is pretty cheap. Teleporting vampire hunters? I don't think so. Alright. Something over here explodes. Oh! It's the grenade. Blast radius is huge. What? He used a cross on me. It's not fair at all. Oh crap. I was drinking. I was just trying to. Just go quickly. No. Yeah, it's fairly frustrating. I don't really know how to do this. Hold on, let me check my character stats. Let's see. I only have 19 though. Combat defense. Wits? Maybe this. No, stamina. Let's try that. Where'd he go? He's down there, I see him. Ugh. The only thing I can think of is I'm gonna back off. Oh! There's nowhere to hide either. I was thinking maybe I could back off and heal. But even I can't do that. And if I stay too close to this end, he's just gonna lob grenades at me. This is the only thing I can think of. Okay. What? It crashed. The game crashed. Hold on. Game breaking crashes. Gotta love them. Gets a little laggy. Yeah. The game just crashed after he threw the grenade. That was lame. This game does that from time to time. Daggerfall did that too. Comes with the territory. RPGs are always buggy. The more open-ended they are, yeah, buggier they are. Let's see if I can hide here. Okay, okay. That's good, actually. Okay. I'm not taking any damage. Oh, there he is! You fuck! Douchebag. Huh. This time, I want this equipped. Teleporting fuck. I just have to stay here. Am I healing at all? Why is it not healing? Like, he's supposed to heal automatically, but nothing's happening. Why am I not healing? Maybe because I have a weapon drawn? Okay, yeah. If I have a weapon drawn, it doesn't heal. So I have to stand like here. I think. Okay. He is healing very slowly. I know this is kind of boring just watching me heal. I don't know what else to do. I have to regain some health. Alright, let's save. That should be okay-ish. When I heal... When he heals naturally, it doesn't use blood, but if I use blood heal, it uses blood. Yeah, see, it heals. He's healing up slowly. It's taking forever. I would use blood heal, but I don't want to waste it. Uh-oh, where is he? He's close by. Come on. Alright, we'll try it. We'll try fight him now. There he is. Come back here, coward. Where? Where? Where is he? There he is. Ugh. I thought the staircase might protect me. Guess not. Why is it not doing any damage? It was all 0! What the fuck? Oh, are you serious? It wasn't doing any damage, was it? Like, at first it was pounding him, and then he did something which made him immune to bullets. I don't believe this. What am I doing? I should save. Let me save. It's just a better idea to save here. He's down to half of his health. If, yeah, like, there's a time when he just becomes totally immune to range damage, but, yeah, range damage. I thought he was up here. Guess not. Sometimes he's immune. Why did I do this? Too far away. I lost. Oh, there he is. Up there. Fucking cross doesn't do shit. You mofo! If he says Faith, shield me, then he's immune to damage. It seems like range damage. I think he still takes damage from melee though. Where is he? Up there. Oh! I see him. Cheap. I see him. I see him running away like a coward. Alright, Kates. Have a good night. Okay, I remember where he is. He's over here somewhere. Yeah, I see him. I see him. Whoop. I need hit him a bunch of times and then save again without taking damage. Okay. That's okay. As long as I don't take damage, then it's alright. Damn it. Where? There. Such a cheap fight. No, I can beat him. I can beat him as it is. I just have to... Why doesn't it do any damn damage? Yeah, it is. It's random, and then he doesn't take any damage. That's not fair. It's all 0, 0, 0, 0. What? Why? The only thing that reliably does damage is melee, but this is not fair. Ah, it takes so long to close the distance, and he teleports. And guns aren't useful. Not really. Sort of. I can kind of whittle him down a little bit. Look at 23. See, I feel like I just gotta keep saving every time I do like a little bit of damage. It's like, oh, 23, okay, time to save. Come on. Is this how I have to beat him? In this really lame way? Oh, great. I want his gun. How did he shoot me? I'm low on health, so I have to... Just doesn't heal fast enough. Now I gotta just kind of stand here for a little bit. Or sit here, whatever the hell I'm doing, and... just heal. I don't think he's moving around. Alright, let me take a swig of my Mountain Dew at least. Alright, guess I'll save. Let's try the peekaboo shooting again, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of to try and whittle his health down. Not much ammo left. Oh boy. His aim is dead fucking on. And he's camping like a motherfucker. It's not fair. Alright, I guess I have to just sit tight because he's one-shotting me now. I don't think... Okay, I'm healing a little bit. Holy crap! I can't use any blood heals. I mean, I do have some blood, but it's not a lot. I want to save it just in case, you know? For a place where I can't, like, sit still. The thing that's annoying is they didn't give me any opportunity to refill my blood before the fight. No rats, no nothing. Alright, one more. I'll wait for it to go up one more time. Okay. If Mountain Dew approached you to do a commercial, would you do it? Sure, I guess. Wouldn't you? I mean, I drink their product, and I like it. I don't see any reason why not. As far as I can tell, Mountain Dew is actually owned by the Pepsi Corporation. I like Pepsi. You fuck. You fuck. Alright, maybe I'll try, rushing him. Because this is no good. Ah. That wasn't a good idea. I really do just need to, like, crouch here and heal. I prefer Coke to Pepsi, really? I prefer Pepsi. Like, they did... If you do a taste test of Coke and Pepsi and, like, a few other cola drinks, I guarantee you would probably prefer Pepsi. In blind taste tests, people prefer Pepsi to Coke. That's actually the reason why Coke tried to make the new Coke back in the 80s. Because they were losing market to Pepsi. Pepsi had a sweeter taste and it was winning blind taste tests, so they switched to the new Coke. But then all the Southerners, all the hicks, they got mad because Coca-Cola started in the South, but then like it became corporate and moved to the North, and they thought that like changing the flavor of Coca-Cola was, you know, northern aggression or whatever the fuck it is, you know, trying to intrude on their traditional values of Coke. So stupid. So the new Coke was kind of a big failure. Then Coca-Cola quickly reintroduced the old Coke and called it Coca-Cola Classic. That's why they That's why they call it Coca-Cola Classic. You know, you always see Coca-Cola Classic. The reason why they call it Classic is because it was a way of telling people, no, this is the old Coke. It's not the new Coke. Pepsi is sweeter, yeah. It has more sugar in it. Well, it used to. I mean, now they use corn syrup. Coke just has a certain sting to it that I like more. Hard to explain. It might be psychological. You never know. Alright, that should be good. This should be good. Some say Coke planned all that out as a marketing scheme. I mean, it worked. I think it was just, kind of like dumb luck. It's kind of like what happened with Twinkies. Twinkies went bankrupt, and then when they were able to bring it back, they were able to price gouge people because everyone wanted it again. When you take away something that people like, they want it again. It's psychological. I can't get in there fast enough. I guess I have to use guns. He's too far away. Two shots, man, 2 shots. Pepsi dominated Coke in the 80s. All the advertising was on their side. Madonna and Michael Jackson advertising their product. In the 90s, they had Britney Spears. I guess I have to sit here. I mean, I don't know what else to do. Hunting rifle is too slow. Not with this guy when he has pinpoint accuracy. I have to just sit tight and wait to heal. There's nothing else I can really do. I mean, I could try put some points into something, but maybe stamina. Just gotta sit tight. This guy's a fucker. And I'm almost out of rifle ammunition anyway. I have to try and slowly make my way closer to him. Okay, one more. One more. Okay. Then we'll save. I'll save somewhere else. Over here. Well, over here. Yeah, I think this is the hardest. I mean, luckily he gives me time to heal. If he didn't give me time to heal, this would be impossible. Outright impossible. Alright, let's make a run for it. I have to melee him. There's no other way. No! Okay, there he is. Every time I have him right where I want him, he teleports. He's almost dead. Where? Oh, there he is. I see him. Oh! What? I was so close. Alright, I'm not gonna shoot. I'm not gonna shoot at him while I close the distance. That's just gonna make him wanna... Okay. Move it! Ah! Damn it. Where is he? Up there. Almost. He's there. I see him. What the fuck? Okay. Finally. Let me get rid of... Jeez, that was insane. I need that rifle, though. We'll get rid of this. Whew. Thank you, Nilavani. Man. Let's check out the new rifle. It's still a single shot. Man, whatever. Thank you, Ex-Infected. Alright, let's save. Save right on top of the same place. That took forever. Well, so much for the vampire hunter. Anything else? Just my old hunting rifle, that's it. Okay. Let's see if we can open up that door. Okay, anything over here? Oh, it's a flamethrower. Ooh, I want that. I need to toss something else. I guess, maybe... It's hard to decide which one I don't want. Okay, I'm gonna have to get rid of the Glock, I guess. There we go.
I told you everything. There's no reason for you to keep me here. Let me go! I am an archaeologist. You can't hold me here like this. I am a hostage. I do not need protection. Bring me back to my hotel at once. Why are they doing this? What is this nonsense with the guns and the crosses and the talk of vampires? Why do they insist on keeping me here? Who are these people? Yeah, okay. Anything, just get me out of these caverns and away from these crazies. I think I'm starting to get pneumonia. The sarcophagus? You went through all that trouble for the sarcophagus? Yeah, I'll tell you. But don't you think it would be better to get out of here before those men come back? I guess if you can get all the way here, you deserve the answers. But can I make one request first? After I answer your questions, you help me escape. All right. Where should I begin? Let's start with the history of the Ankaran sarcophagus. That is a long and interesting legend, lost and found throughout the ages. Tell me, are you familiar with the Assyrians?
Spare me the bullshit. I'll just say no. I don't know that much about the Assyrians.
Well, The Assyrians lived in Mesopotamia, a region between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Most of this territory is now modern-day Iraq, Iran, Turkey, and Syria.
Always hated history in school.
They were warmongers, conquerors, a people driven to expand by their kings. Even before the Romans, they migrated their conquered people to the territories to stem revolt, but I'm afraid I'm getting off the subject.
Do you know about the Assyrians, Nilavani?
Yeah, well, the markings on the sarcophagus seem to hint that it is from sometime between 1050 and 800 BC, which was a period of fierce expansion by the Assyrians. Oddly, for those years, only one king shows up on the historical record. While most likely he wiped all evidence of his predecessor's existence or passed the name to his heirs, one monarch, Masquerade, the one-eyed king, is given credit for the territory and achievements of this time. But he would have had to have been over 250 years old, like Dracula.
Oh, hey, Trithka. Happy New Year.
I find it hard to believe a sarcophagus with a person as important as Masquerade could remain in, what is the word, pristine or intact condition for so many years, but this is who is believed to be contained within. You know, it is interesting that you ask me that. The goddess on the outside of the sarcophagus was Lamastu. In Assyrian myth, Lamastu was an evil demoness who preyed on humans. Many people cite her as the mother of vampire myth, and the engravings on and found around the sarcophagus portray a regal figure drinking the blood of his enemies. Now, this image is found in many cultures, specifically among those of royal lineage. But there is a quite scientific explanation.
I just know that they are a very old civilization, and that the Ottomans attempted genocide on them. And groups like ISIS don't like them either. Well, they're long extinct now. They date back to the Mesopotamian civilization. I believe, I could be mistaken on this, but I believe that's the oldest civilization that we know of. Now the fireworks are over and my dog calms down. Oh, right. In Germany, must be in the new year already, right? What time is it there?
A disorder known as porphyria. In short, it is caused by a deficiency of the iron in the blood, and in many cultures, for the nobility that could conceivably get away with the cure, the treatment was to drink human blood. Perhaps drinking the blood of your enemies is, if nothing else, symbolic. It can inspire fear in your foes and dissidents. Don't misunderstand me. I in no way believe it was a vampire. Vampires. That's what caused this whole mess. These maniacs believe they exist.
Which was a very old civilization, but Assyrians as people still exist, just like Egyptians. Well, in all fairness, Nolavani, the ancient Egyptians probably don't exist anymore. The people who inhabit Egypt are Arabs. Those are Arab invaders. They came along and usurped what is now modern Egypt. The ancient Egyptians, they're more than likely extinct now. We don't even know what their race was. Yeah, because the modern day Egyptians, they're Arabs and they're Muslim. I believe that the closest descendant to ancient Egyptians are the Coptics, and they are Christian. Let's see.
That is, you see, in archaeology, one can spend years looking for a dig site. following local rumors, studying old maps. It's a complicated process, very boring. Finding and organizing a dig is the least interesting part of an archaeologist's job. Trust me, you don't want to hear about it. That I can't be sure of, nor can anyone. But I promise you it is more likely to be filled with, gummy bears than vampires. Perhaps maybe a mummy, but not likely the kind to go about chasing Abbott and Costello.
Just saying, ethnic group of Assyrians is still around in places like Syria and Iraq. They're mostly Christian, that's why ISIS doesn't like them and kill them. Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't know. I don't know that much about the Assyrians. Hey, Zaxy boy. Hey, Zax, you know about the Assyrians? That guy looks like Carl Palladino. Brown circle around his eyes, except not pale and gaunt. Who's Carl Palladino? I have a special tip on the Steam sale. Download is just $1. Roguelike. Mario jump in run. Have to save your cat from a well. Very good game. Downwell? Oh, I'll look into it. Thanks for the tip.
Not much, really. I'm an archaeologist, not a mythologist. But I do know that Lamastu, the Assyrian demoness, was thought to have been the inspiration for Lilith, the first wife of Adam in the Jewish Old Testament, another source of the vampire myth.
Not an Assyrian expert. You're an expert on the Slavic people, then, I guess, or at least the Soviets.
Ah, quite interesting. There is a surprisingly complex mechanical lock on the face of the sarcophagus. By sheer luck, we were able to find the key not far from the sarcophagus. Why no one ever found it and robbed it? It's perplexing. How strange, you would ask. I haven't seen the key since it was loaded onto the Elizabeth Dane in Turkey. It was stolen before the sarcophagus even. I am still hopeful that the police find both pieces before the contents can be disturbed.
Okay.
No, it's not the kind of key you can copy at the hardware store. It's actually very sophisticated, and I meant to study it at the museum. I've answered all your questions. Do you think now you could please get me out of here? I don't care who you are or why you've had so many questions about the sarcophagus. I just want to leave this place.
Alright, we'll free this guy. Syrian Christians are all on Assad's side. He was and his father have been the warranty for free religion in Syria for over 30 years. I see.
Thank you, my friend. I don't know where you came from, but I will never forget this kindness.
Good. I need that humanity. Good. Alright, what the hell do we do now? Since Assad won in Aleppo, people actually were allowed to celebrate Christmas without being killed. Well, I'm gonna abstain from that. I don't know who's right or wrong in that conflict. Assad sounds pretty bad.
You have no right to keep me here like this. I demand that you let me go. Time of judgment is here.
Uh-oh, this fucker. Oh shit. Fuck, we gotta get the hell out of here. We don't have much time to get out of here. How am I supposed to get out in 30 seconds? There's not enough time. This sucks. 13, no, I'm not gonna make it. Really? Chertka agrees with Nilavani. What about you, Zexy boy? You think Assad is a nice guy? This is not enough time. How is anyone supposed to do this? Oh wait, that boat. We gotta get to that boat, maybe. Okay, there we go. I don't say Assad is a nice guy. He brought stability, but his secret service and military like torture way too much. No black and white, always gray. Well, Assad isn't a good guy or anything, but when you look at the other options on who could rule Syria, he's the best choice. But what does Zaxi Boy think? I gotta know. Where is Zaxi Boy? I mean, Assad used chemical weapons. Let's be honest about that. I should probably holster this. I don't think I support anyone in that conflict. There are no good guys or bad guys. They're all bad. Oh shit. What the fuck happened? Rebels use children as suicide bombers? Probably, yeah. I'm sure they do. What happened?
With whom do they think they're dealing? Attack me in my own building! They're desperate. They've shown their weakness. A last-ditch attempt to steal the prize. The Sabbat. A pack of shovelheads with cheap pistols was all they could muster. Two got a few stories up, but I took care of them. And my sheriff brought the rest their final death in the lobby. Sabbat animals. Why else? The motive of every kindred in the entire city these last few nights. The Ankaran sarcophagus. They've been misled into thinking the sarcophagus holds a sleeping ancient. Their most coveted feasts. Diablerists.
All I know is America is failing in Syria, and that can't be bad. Well, yeah, America hasn't accomplished anything in Syria. That's for sure.
The Sabbat's infamy is in no small part due to their practice of diablerie, that is, drinking the blood of other kindred, especially older ones, until they are dead. Diablerists gain the power of those they've fed upon. And the Camarilla, this is an act punishable by death. For the moment, we've manipulated the press into reporting tonight's events as a terrorist attack. Their soldiers may be no danger to me, but their threat to the Masquerade is abundant. As my best agent, I'm sure you can guess my course of action. He has to remain here in case of further attack, and also to guard the sarcophagus. For this emergency, I need someone with your nerve to guarantee success. The Sabbat have been a threat to both of us for far too long.
Chemical weapons are at least unclear. There's some evidence that the US did it together with the rebels, but no way to prove it for me anyways. Don't be sure about anything in that conflict. I mean, who else would do it? I mean, who else would have the means to deliver the chemical weapons? Well, to manufacture them and then to weaponize them. You know, weaponizing chemical weapons is not easy. I mean, first you have to manufacture this stuff, and then you have to build it into a form that can actually be used as a weapon. That's very difficult to do. I mean, the only group there that probably would be capable of doing that is Assad's regime. Zaxi boy, you didn't say what you think about Assad. We're dying to find out your opinion about the Assad situation. All right, let's see. What is this?
A mercenary attitude won't get you far in this organization. But, if that's what it takes in this situation, agreed. The Sabbat have made their haven at the Hallibrook Hotel, right under our noses here in downtown. Kill their leader. The rest will scamper out of the city. This is the last time they ever set foot in Los Angeles. Before you go, Beckett told me you went to the Society of Leopold. Did you find out how my sarcophagus is opened? What? What did you find out? A key? Where? Do you have it?
You can thank the US largely for chemical weapons existing in the Middle East. They handed them out like candy before. It was the US who gave Saddam chemical weapons to use against Iranians. Well, yeah, I mean, the United States did support Iraq during the Iran-Iraq War. That much I do know. Some Israel investigation said the chemical analysis led to a German manufacturer that delivers exclusively to NATO. Israel Parliament was glad about that. Let's see.
Not only did you infiltrate the Society of Leopold, but you managed to kill their greatest hunter. You certainly are developing a legend for yourself. Superb. A toast to you, and to victory over the Sabbat. And to Bach. May all his progeny meet such fates. Here. Pity you don't have his head. I would have sent it to the Inquisitor General.
300, not bad.
The Sabbat must be wiped out before dawn. Then, when you come back, we'll begin the hunt for the key.
Alright. Pretty low on blood. Oh, let's talk to this guy.
You can always count on the Sabbat to do the wrong thing for the right reasons. They're reckless, but they don't normally try to attract this much attention. This carelessness warrants observation. I hope it doesn't become pandemic.
How come nobody calls it treason when Trump sides with Israel over Obama? It's only reserved for Russians? Yeah, that's treason too. It's because this whole country is pro-Israel to begin with. With the case of Russia, Russia and the United States have had a tumultuous relationship, to say the least. Historically, United States always supported Israel, so it's easier for them to call Trump a traitor because he's siding with someone who's not even an ally. You know, Russia's not an ally. I mean, for me, yeah, absolutely. He's a traitor on both cases, even more so when it comes to Israel. But like if I were to play devil's advocate, from their point of view, Israel is an ally, when even though they shouldn't be. But yeah, they definitely should not be. Yeah, Assad. I'm against this piece of shit who faces crimes against humanity and deserves to die or be experimented on. So there you go. There you go. Zaxi Boy is not a fan of Assad. He loves to use chemicals on his own people. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's pretty safe to say that he's responsible for using chemical weapons, or at least one of the responsible parties. He may not be the only one, but it's pretty reasonable to say that he was one of them.
The Sabbat's goal is to stop Gehenna, which is very similar to my own, though they choose to do so through more violent, fanatic, and flamboyant methods. The Camarilla, on the other hand, suspends belief entirely, or so goes the party line. What I am is kindred. How others choose to categorize themselves concerns me only where local customs are concerned. Individualism is a path fraught with obstacles and sometimes angry mobs. But for all its hardships, it is the only one worth taking.
Not like Obama opposes Israel anyways, he's giving them billions of dollars. That's, par for the course. I mean, he's just kind of like, he's just continuing United States policy on Israel. Like, United States always gave billions of dollars in aid to Israel, which makes no sense because Israel is a developed country, but yet it is the largest recipient of aid in the world. But Israel just uses that money to modernize and improve their military. That's why so many countries hate America, because in the Middle East anyway, because they aid Israel.
What did Johansson have to say? The lock and key. An invention as ancient as greed.
All right, thank you,
I should
Judge.
have guessed. All we have to do is find a victor in this nonsense. They'll be the one with the key. Assyrian origin. Glad to see I'm not losing my touch. As for Meseroch, I'll have to research that name, see what I can find. Lamastu? She was a Lilith figure. They represent empowered women and the threat of such women to male-dominated society. Strange she would be engraved on a king's tomb. It seems to corroborate my own evidence. I'm going to have to study it a little more. Maybe dig up some information on Meseroch and the Lamastu myth. I'm certain the key will show up in time. Your information is appreciated.
Okay, good.
Excellent. It's simple. Someone's misled them into believing there's an antediluvian in this very room. They, and I suspect most kindred in this city, would love to sink their stakes or teeth into its imagined occupant. If indeed rocketing it to the moon was out of the question.
Yeah, that's exactly why we need a progressive populist. Someone who will change everything. Stop this status quo, business as usual. Basically, like, I hate to put it this way, but a liberal version of Trump and a sane, rational, intelligent version of Trump. One who isn't a demagogue, but one who is going to change the status quo, change our foreign policy, stop supporting Israel, which is an apartheid state and shouldn't even exist in the first place. It's just an example of modern-day European colonialism. It's disgusting that, United States abstained from the vote to condemn Israel's illegal settlements, and even just abstaining when everyone else voted for it has given Obama a lot of flack. It's like, why even bother? Why even bother? Just do this middle ground thing. They should have voted in favor for this condemnation. Yes, condemn it, because that's the right thing to do, because they are doing something illegal. We need a socialist version of Trump. I'll take anything anything on the left. In Syria, you can't be sure about anything in the narrative side. Of course, yeah. I'm not sure about anything. That's why I don't take any sides when it comes to that conflict. Alright, let's see. I'm supposed to wipe them out because of the attack.
Well, perhaps for this pack, it's for the best. Excellent.
Alright. That's it. Let's get out of here. Let me see. I hope I can get some flamethrower ammunition. These load times. Okay, game saved. Good. I'll be right back. I just need to go to the bathroom real quick. Won't be a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? Okay, let's go to the shop first. And also, since we're here... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Nilavani. Thank you, X-Infected. We'll also go to the nightclub, get some cash. And we'll also check up on our girlfriend.
My man, what is up?
Yo, man, got a Galapagos turtle this week only.
Oh, this is
Yo,
good.
yo, I got dinosaur eggs. You don't know what kind. Buy them and hatch them. Check it out, check it out. Step right up. Check it out, check it out. Step right up.
This is for the 308. Okay.
Get it to company 6. Signed, sealed, and certified. Yo,
Okay.
yo, I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy 'em
That
and
should be
hatch
good.
'em. Yo, man, got a Galapagos turtle this week only.
Actually, hold on. Did he have
My
anything
man.
else? Anything else I need to get? Yeah, that's fine. I was hoping he had some new armor or something. Thank you, Chutka. Oh yeah, I need to get blood. Well, maybe we can get it from our girlfriend. Well, I don't know. I definitely would like to see things happening, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, right?
Money, right? Been a while.
Want to dance for a second? The party always stops once I start dancing. Damn. Alright, let's go. Anyone notice how Trump talks to Putin like a used car salesman after selling a car that needs thousands of dollars in work? I always knew he was very smart. He successfully grabbed Putin by the pussy. Putin's naive to believe it for a second. I don't know. They're weirdly buddy-buddy. Trump is a traitor. I don't know. Like, it's so... You know what political party was so against the Soviet Union back during the Cold War? It was the Republicans. It was the conservatives. They were the ones who engaged in the Red Scare. McCarthy was a Republican. He was a conservative. He was a demagogue. They were the ones who hated the Russians the most, and now all of a sudden they love the Russians. Because Trump likes Russia and he likes Putin. Now all of a sudden all the conservatives love them. Didn't Russia like close down? They responded to the sanctions. I forgot how they responded to it. They shut down some kind of American... I forget what it was.
Like all you hear is bad news lately. Anybody feel the same way? Feel like the world's cracking.
Where is she?
Maybe we make that the topic for tonight. And if that doesn't work, you can all go back to calling in with the usual pervert stuff. Line 5, you're on with Deb. So tell me, society going?
She's not dead, is she? How can she be dead? No, she's gotta be in here.
I'm sorry to hear it.
She's not here. she's not here. I don't know where she is. Let me check my email.
He's been using speed since he's in junior high. Steals from his parents.
That's a shame.
Yeah, you know, there was a time when this sort of thing just didn't happen. You know why?
Why is that?
Well, because a man could beat a woman and children when they got out of line.
Trump is,
You didn't have to be blood, you could just slap
oh, some
them.
seller. He was able to sell an empty box
the
by
good old
saying we
days.
need to have a good plan.
Why don't you hit the
From a
activity
selling
room and
aspect, it
reminisce
is
some more,
awesome.
Grandpa? Anyone
Sending
have any
Trump
music
to
to
Putin
break
is
up
probably the
assault
plan
charges?
to fool Russia again, to get
Whoa,
something
here's a
they
rare
want,
event, a female
then screw
perspective
them
that
over
isn't my
again.
own.
Putin always falls
Go
for it.
ahead, sister.
The plan is to manipulate Putin to do something they want, and Trump will allow that. GOP always said bad things on Putin,
Mm-hmm.
and suddenly they love him. Yep. Hypocrites.
I hear you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to draw blood from someone else, but I don't know where my girlfriend is. She's gone. She's not gonna be in there.
What are the chances of that happening?
Hmm.
Okay, but back to the topic.
Oh well, we'll have to go. Our blood is not horrendously low, but yeah, we need to bring it up. But Nilavani, you gotta admit that the Russians did hack the election. Do you admit that that happened? The evidence is pretty clear on that. One company found Russian malware on their systems. Obviously, Russia hacked the election. Of course they did. Now, did it have an impact on the outcome? I don't know about that, but I think it's pretty safe to say we should all agree that yeah, they definitely hacked the election. Let me save real quick. That's good. That's good. I haven't seen any evidence that suggests that somehow Russia got Trump into office, but do you admit that Russia hacked the election? Again, we'll put aside whether it had an impact, whether it was meaningful. We'll put that aside. But will you admit that they hacked? Did they hacked the election? They may have hacked the DNC, but that's fundamentally different from actually getting Trump elected. Well, I mean, the election itself. Yeah, I mean, they definitely tried to get Trump elected. Whether it had an impact is another question, like a meaningful impact. Okay, good. We're full. Let me save. Trump showed that the will for change is so high that racism isn't any more of a deal breaker. Nah, racism is what got him there. He was a demagogue. He appealed to the racism of whites. What do you mean hack the election? Like hacking voting machines? I haven't seen evidence for that. Like, you know, like whatever the fuck they did, like like I don't know the specifics, I'll admit that. But it seems like there is evidence that Russian hackers intervened in the election in some way. Now, specifically, I'm sure if you checked on various different websites, they can give you specific details on how they did it and what exactly they did. But generally speaking, there does appear to be evidence that Russian hackers tried to affect the outcome of the election, the United States presidential election. I think the WikiLeaks and the corruption they revealed to say the election might have been part of it, yeah. Oh, come on, Nilavani. There's evidence that Russia was hacking America. Hollowbrook Hotel? That's here. We need to head to Hollowbrook. Okay, 8. Oh, that's right here. It's down here. If they're so supposedly against him being president, why did they allow it? Show me the evidence then? Okay, I'll send it to you. I posted it on my Twitter. Didn't you see it? I posted it. There's evidence. The FBI released some shit on showing how they did it. Where is it? It's over here somewhere. Hollowbrook Hotel. Here it is. How do I go in though? I saw it. That shows nothing. It's just allegations. I'm sure the evidence is more technical. It might be incomprehensible, but there's evidence. Why are you so resistant to this idea that Russia was hacking the election? I mean, why is that why is that so unthinkable? It's so obvious that they were up to some shenanigans. They were up to some funny business. Those Ruskies. Wait, what am I doing here? Okay. I don't need to sneak around, do I? Wow, there's some major slowdown when I'm looking over here. Choose to approach it critically as though just because Obama and CNN says it doesn't mean it's true. Like, but Al Jazeera said it's true too. It's not just CNN. BBC's saying it too. Everyone's saying it. Russia's behind it. Zexy boy, you think that Russia was behind was hacking stuff, right? Did not matter at all? How do you know, though? I mean, like, I'm not saying it made an effect or didn't make an effect, but how do you know it didn't make an effect? We don't know that. There were some really close... It was really close in some states. It may have had an impact on those really close states. We don't know. Where is Zexy Boy? Yeah, see, Zexy Boy agrees with me. He thinks that Russia hacked the election. Of course they did. It's so obvious. Of course they hacked the election. Is that so unthinkable? Like, is that really out there, Nilavani? Like, is that so unbelievable? Like, I cannot believe that. They wouldn't do something like that. It's not like that. Like, this is something, yeah, of course they would do something like that. You know, it's not so out there. It's not beyond belief. Whoa, what the fuck's going on here? What is this? Whoa. You motherfucker. Ooh, nice. See that? This thing's good. Let me save. Hillary won by 3 million votes, though. she didn't do as well as she should have. She was not a good candidate. I don't deny that. But those Ruskies were hacking the election. It's possible, but this is the US government, though, making these allegations, and I already know they are hostile towards the Russians. Well, Trump loves the Russians, and he's the one who's dismissing all of the hacking claims. So, like, you and Trump are, like, in agreement there. In your skepticism, at least. But the rest of us were like, yeah, there's evidence. Whoa, shit. Where the fuck did this thing come from? Too bad there isn't a lot of ammo for this. Now they're all coming out. Where did they come from? This thing doesn't have good range, but it does a lot of damage. Kill them all? This thing is moving around too much. Ugh. What is that thing? Oh boy. Just take everything the US government says with a grain of salt. I do too, but when it comes to this, I mean, this seems fairly self-evident. I mean, it's not so out there. It's pretty much consistent with what we thought Russia wanted to do, what Russia wanted, Russia's desires, their desire to get Trump into office, you know, it's all consistent with that. And we know that Russia has hackers. So, like, I don't know why you're so hostile towards Obama. Like, I'm critical of Obama too, but I don't despise the guy, and he is significantly better Trump, you know. Like, I don't put them in the same category at all. Ah, damn it. This guy. The frame rate's kind of crashing here. Got him. Okay, let me save. Sorry if it's laggy. I mean, it's kind of choppy on my end, you know, because of the large area. Sanders would have destroyed Trump, of course. Anyone would have. But they fucked up in the primary. Damn it. Clinton should have never won the primary. They should have been behind Sanders. Sanders was so much better. We'll try the shotgun. What the fuck, man? We'll use the flamethrower, I guess. I can always get more ammo if I need it. See how quickly it kills him? It's great. Don't necessarily hate him, just highly critical of him. Well, no matter what, he's a million billion times better than Trump. He's not perfect. He is the status quo. I definitely understand that. He maintains the status quo when it comes to Israel and all that other BS when it shouldn't be. I don't like that. But he is million, billion, bajillion times better. Is this where I'm supposed to go? I think I fucked up. Oh wait, no. This is where I'm supposed to go, I think. Fuck this. Damn it. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Democrats did fuck up. I don't deny that at all. Damn it. I was wasting ammo. Bush Obama was just fascism light. Trump is just full fascism. They paved the way for somebody like Trump. Obama is a million times better than Bush too. We can't lump Bush and Obama in the same category. Remember, Bush started the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. Remember, Bush was the one who tortured people and allowed torture to continue. Obama stopped the torture at least, but he didn't punish the people who were responsible for torturing. That was the big mistake. What the fuck? Man. Anyway, let's summarize. Obama isn't perfect, but he's a far cry from Bush, and even further away from Trump. He was not perfect, but I consider him to be a good president. Status quo, yes. Lots of criticisms. Obamacare, let's be honest, it sucks. Premiums are way too high. It needs to be reformed. Russia did hack the election. We don't know if it had an impact on it, but he did. They did. And Trump's a piece of shit. Always got to put that out there. Oh yeah, yeah. I believe me, they're all hypocrites. They're all hypocrites. You know, that's why I can't look at them and think of them as like good people. They're not good people. Obama does. What am I doing? I don't need to save already. Obama's hands are dirty. There's no question about that. Save. Obama should pardon Edward Snowden. I would be willing to forgive him for a lot of the wrong that he did if he did that, but he won't do that. He should though. Got it. Man. This is getting a little bit too tough. I gotta prove... Man. Alright, you know what? I'm taking way too much damage. Yeah, he needs to pardon Chelsea Manning as well. Especially Chelsea Manning. She tried to commit suicide, what, twice? Yeah. I feel so bad for her. She did the right thing. And now she's living in a world of hell. You know. There, this is not good. I need to improve my stats. This is just going nowhere. Assange? I didn't realize that the guy... I thought Assange is free. But the crimes that he's wanted for relate to rape, I believe. I don't know if people would like him to be pardoned. And by people, I mean Nilavani. I don't know if Nilavani is okay with him being pardoned. Alright, let's see. Maybe I should put it into this thing. Protean, or maybe... Yeah, fuck it, let's put it into this. Oh, look at me now. Holy shit. Man, I look weird. But that's cool. I turned into like a beast. Still taking a lot of damage though. Yeah, I think I'm a werewolf or something. It's kind of weird. I'm about to die, though. He's wanted for rape in Sweden. Yeah, that's the crime that he's... I don't think Obama can pardon him. I mean, that doesn't even fall under United States jurisdiction. Let's try to use this. Damn it. Nilavani doesn't like Assange because, you know, he's the WikiLeaks guy and they supported Trump. Isn't that right, Nilavani? That's good. Man, I don't care for Assange as much as I do for Chelsea Manning. Chelsea Manning actually did something good. Of course, she's a hero. Chelsea Manning's a hero. All right, let me put the point in, and then save. Well, let me kill the guy first, and then save. Ah, my health is too low again. This always fucking happens. Alright, you know what? Maybe I gotta use guns. Just... Fuck this. Alright, I'm gonna have to use guns. They're just doing too much. Yeah, but the time... Like, there is some legitimate criticism about WikiLeaks and how they handled the situation. The timing, you know, the fact that they didn't post anything about Trump, even though there's plenty of shit about Trump out there. Trust me. You know, why one but not the other? You know, you gotta wonder that. Yeah, see that? Guns are better. Remember, what a person doesn't say is sometimes as important, if not more important, than what they do say. This is better. Perception. Yeah, it's a little expensive. I'll hold off on it for now. See that? It's better. This is so much better. Nice. Alright, let's save. Trump is a friend of the mafia in New York and Vegas since the 80s. Oh yeah, and also like he was super. Oh, whoops, forgot to hit. Okay, and he was also super racist. You know, black people filed a lawsuit against him because of discrimination. Putin is in cahoots with the Russian mafia too? Probably. Who is this guy? Hello, dude. What the? Okay, well, since you're gonna just be here, I'll just feed on you. Whoa. I see you. Got him. Putin would be in the gulag if Stalin were still around. Putin has such a funny looking face. I can't get over his face. Since I have a lot of shotgun ammo, I might as well use it. It's good up close. Not so good anywhere else. Damn, someone behind me? Nine more. Okay. This is bad. There we go. America needs its own Stalin. Remember that video I sent you showing the woman, you know, crying because her family was starving to death because of Stalin? Putin is very smart. Very rude and rough language behind the scene. Don't mess with Putin. Where do I go? Wait a minute, I came from here. I came from here. Oh, damn it. Hungry people, it's hard to avoid in times of war and famine. Stone was good for the time. Guess it depended on the person. Stone was good for some people. Maybe not the people living in the countryside, though. The people who were starving to death. In the US, I see people digging in the trash behind grocery stores for food, and then the police come and arrest them. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, this country, believe me, I agree with you 100% when it comes to America. They are pretty bad themselves. This country has enough money to feed the poor, but it doesn't. It should. Crap. That's the supposed great capitalism they always tell you about. I definitely agree that America needs more. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. Socialist institutions, and needs to take care of its poor. And you know what? Whoops. Why am I not using the flamethrower? I should just use the flamethrower. Yeah, see that? Kills them so nicely. Fat guy should be here. I'm out. Alright, before we drop down, let's save. Housing, water, healthcare, food, education should all be provided. I agree. I agree, yeah. Man! I miss him everywhere. Oh, jeez. Sure, and if you want like a fancier house, of course, you can buy one if you want. Man, I knew that was gonna happen. These guys hit so hard. Who is gonna pay for that? Uh-oh. You got a critic of socialism here, Milovani. Who's gonna pay for that? I lost all my health. Damn it. The rich, of course. The rich, or else we cut their heads off, of course. Damn. Milovani's not a fan of rich fuckers. We all pay taxes anyway. In all fairness, we pay taxes anyway. It's just a lot of our tax money is going towards Israel. Like, where do you think all that $8 or $9 billion comes from? It comes from our tax dollars. I'd rather that money be spent on us than Israel. So it's not really a matter of like where does the money come from? It's more of a matter of properly spending the money that we already have. Ugh. They don't even need to cut the military budget. Just cut off all aid to Israel. And there's your money. 9 billion. Boom. Right there. 8 or 9 billion. Oh, look. $9 billion. You could do a lot with $9 billion. You can do a lot. These guys are way too close. Okay, let's save here, I guess. Well, in order for things to be like in Star Trek, we need to advance substantially in technology. But yeah, once we reach that point, Zax, I agree with you. I can see his hand. Good. This is good. Finally, we're making some progress. Will and child that born today will experience that new world. Question is how the change will be. One day when we're in a post-scarcity society, yeah. Yeah, this is the Styro AUG. Capitalism isn't sustainable. Well, you know, it all needs to be gradual, you know. That's good. That's a human, regular human. How do I get in there? Will one of these walls break down? No. Actually, I don't even need it. Who's shooting at me? Who's shooting at me? Yeah, I'm doing okay in health. That's a good weapon. I like how they just keep humans here as cows. That's awesome. Yeah, better save. Okay. Question is, where do I go now? 6 games on Steam. Good deal. I hate when they do that. Running low. Man, those things hit hard. How do I get through this? Here we go. Alright, let me save. I'm sorry that I have to save so often, but I mean, you guys kind of understand. You can die at any time in this game. Dying is very frequent, as you've probably guessed. I just wish it didn't take so long to save and load. But it's an old game. It's just how they are. Alright, now what? Who is that? I forgot to put another point into Protean. Fuck. You know, Churtka, when you buy so many games, it just creates a bigger and bigger backlog. Oh crap. Come on, come on. I hate it when it does that. It's glitching out. Let's put the point in. What about communist games where I could get 6 games for free and the games are made for the sake of being good rather than for the sake of making a sale? Well, in all fairness, like the Soviets, they didn't make a lot of games. In fact, the only game I can think of that was made in Soviet Russia was Tetris. But yet, Japan and the United States, they were making tons of games. Games of a much higher quality. Only now are games being made in former Soviet countries like Poland. Poland now makes some of the greatest games, like Witcher 3 and stuff like that. You know, back in those days, they didn't make anything. Yeah, there was no Witcher series back in during the USSR. Now Poland is making tons of games. You know, who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it, Chertka? I'll use Protean, I guess. I don't know. Come on, come on. Slow. Damn, he's slow. Man. Fuck. Tine Souls? I already have Tine Souls. I haven't played it yet. Actually, I played a little bit of it. It seems really cool. Yeah, I know about Tine Souls. It's cool. I haven't played too much of it, but the little I played of it, it was fun. I need to be faster. How do I move faster? Oh, here we go. USSR was socialist though, not communist. Communism is a goal. Aims to have socialism proceed into communism. Yeah, but they only started making games after the USSR failed, you know, and fell. Then they started making games. Yeah, I'll stream it sooner or later. There wasn't much fun going on in the USSR, I'm sorry to say. No fun in games. Now in Russia you have twerking. You see those girls twerking on YouTube and stuff like that. There was no twerking during the USSR. They weren't having fun like that back then. Are they dead? Where's the other one? Oh, there we go. There's plenty of entertainment, just different. What kind of entertainment? I mean, I know that they did make that movie Solaris. Honestly, I thought it was boring, but that is considered a great movie. Russians troll around in Dota 2. Is that right? Just want to see what my lockpicking skill is. It's just a regular human. Man, took a lot off. Damn it. Got him. I see a sarcophagus. I see like some coffins in there. How do we get over there? Music, television, sports, games, vacation, dance art. Yeah, like act like people in the USSR lived like aliens, or lived, you know, like robots or something. I hope they had fun. Shit, this guy's buffing himself with some kind of magic spell. Have you played Darkest Dungeon on your PS4? I think I have it for the PC actually, I think. I didn't play it yet. It's like 2D, right? I think you recommended it to me, right? Asking Russian today, most will tell you their lives were better during it than now. Oh yeah, sure. Because a lot of things were free back then. They definitely had that. They definitely had that. Damn it, I'm back. I'm still back all the way here. Oh, I didn't save. Why didn't I save? I was saving every 2 seconds before. Now I'm all the way back here. So this is what I get when I don't save. Teleporting is the worst. The cheapest thing in the world. Oh, one's dead. There's the other. I'm almost dead. Posted something on Twitter that shows how cheap it is to live in Cuba. The only thing preventing me from moving to Cuba is the lack of internet. I mean, I wouldn't want to live in Cuba. I would like to live in Japan. Japan sounds nice. I don't know if this is a good spot for me to be in. Health is too low. Motherfucker. I don't know. I should stick with guns. They work. Why mess with something that works, right? See how fast it goes up when you're not stifled? Look how fast it goes up. That's good. One more. Perfect. Okay, let me save again. Beasties, they're the ones who do like major damage. Okay, we're good. I'm almost out of ammo. That's not good. For the Steyr AUG anyway. We still have lots of ammo for the other weapons. I don't know. I guess I should really put points into perception rather than anything else, because I'm using guns more than anything else. So. Mm. Okay. Too many earthquakes and tsunamis in Japan? Oh, come on. There's plenty of tornadoes in Kansas. No matter where you go, there's always going to be natural disasters. There's no one truly safe place on the planet. Every place has something. Got it. Okay. These coffins. What's the deal? Oh. Seems a little depressing too, for some reason. People there seem depressed. They're probably stressed out, overworked. Education's like very competitive there, you know. There's something called the herbivore men. The men have a difficult time finding women there, and then they just eventually give up, you know. That's why their population is in decline. What kind of weaponry are they packing? I need that. What do we have? Anything? No. Whoa. Another one? Can I kill you? Uh-oh. I ran out of ammo. took off all my health. These guys have dire AUGs. Oh crap. That was bad. Too many. Yeah, there's a lot of competition, especially when it comes to academics. Assault rifles. Where are they coming from? I feel like they're shooting me from behind, but they're not. They're coming from in front of me. Oh, then they all come at once. You motherfucker! I really wish I had more. Wait a minute, I got an idea. I got an idea. Totally forgot I have my sniper rifle. I can use that. Yeah. Okay, that works. Save. I've been to Sydney before. It's a nice city. Come on, fuck. What? That's good. I didn't lose a lot of health at all. Oh, another one. Haha. Not bad, not bad. What's the climate in Sydney? When we went, you know, when it's summer over here, whoa. When it's summer over here, it's winter over there. So it was cold when we went there. Ah! Missed. I'm not moving the mouse. It floats around on its own. Okay, got it. Let's save. Combat in this game is not bad, actually. Like, when you consider that combat in RPGs is clunky in general, especially for its time, this combat was not bad. Good. Oh, no. Another one. More? think we're good now, right? Oh. Come on. They just keep coming. Alright, I think it's safe now. It's blood heal. That's good. Alright. Stats? My stats? What are you talking about, stats? My stats? Here are my stats. Pretty good. Ranged is 9. I don't even need to feed on this guy. Just top off a bit. Now what? This is a dead end. I have 6 games and I don't know what to play. Buying one game is much easier. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Like, you create a backlog for yourself when you buy a lot of games at once. You know, when I was a kid, things were so much simpler, you know? Like, you only had one game to play at any given time. But now that we're adults, we can buy all the games we want. And then we get like a whole bunch of games, and then we end up not knowing which game to play. Too many games. And then even worse, we'll start a game. Let me save here. We'll start a game, and then maybe like it's good, but like maybe there might be things about it that kind of bore us, and then playing the game makes us want to play some other game instead. Then we start playing that other game, and then soon we lose track of the original game, and then soon a couple of weeks pass, then a month pass, then a couple of months pass, and then you don't even remember what you did in that old game, and it's now an abandoned game. That happens to me all the time. Oh, it's our girlfriend.
Save me!
No! Why? You fucks! No! There's gotta be a way to save her. Wait a minute. No, I won't accept that. But I didn't. There was nothing I could do to save her. Hold on, I need to check the walkthrough. There's gotta be a way to save her. I need to check. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to save her. Damn it! You fucks! Hold on, I need to bring the Twitch chat back up. Every time I go away from it, I have to bring it back up. Alright, there we go. Fuck! fuckers. The walkthrough just said, now you must be really pissed at the Sabbat. It didn't say anything about whether or not you could save her. See, I don't like that. There should at least be a way to do it. That's my one criticism of the game. The game's great, but it, there isn't enough choice. See, there's no way to avoid that. You can only save her if you tell her to leave when she asks for the third time. Aw, damn. I didn't know that. Well, it's too late now. Oh well. We don't actually even need this guy. Let me save. That's disappointing. What was she doing here anyway? She should have just stayed in the apartment. How do we get out of here? What the fuck is this thing? She wanted to leave you because you kept her locked up? Well, look where it got her. Oh, they kidnapped her. Man. Well, I'm gonna kill every last one of them now. She wasn't locked up though, because like she wanted to stay. She wanted my blood and she wanted me. They kidnapped her. Damn it. And that was a good time to feed on that guy. Okay, that's good. Let's save. Yeah, it's too late to save her. We went through what, like 2 hours, 3 hours of gameplay time, maybe even more than that, before the last time we saw her, so can't go back now. Actually, I'm about to run out of ammo for this. It's just a normal human. Let's top off. Okay. At least that's what she told you while you talk to her carrying an arsenal of weapons and go out at night killing tons of people. You know, she was actually the one who found us. Because once you drink the blood of a vampire, it gives you power. So, and she also became addicted to the blood. It's like a drug. It gives humans superhuman powers. So she needed that. She drinks my blood, and I drink her blood sometimes. You know, it was a very mutually beneficial relationship. That's how all relationships should be, you know, minus the blood drinking part. It is possible to save Heather from an otherwise unavoidable death, with the unofficial patch telling her to remain indoors, and out of sight will keep her safe and ultimately alive. That's what I did, though. I did tell her to stay inside. And I do have the unofficial patch. Or at least I downloaded a patch and I installed it. It has all the official patches and unofficial patches as well. Look at this place. Let me save. What is this? This is blood? What the fuck? Lair of the Sabbat leader.
I recognize the smell of your blood, young K-Knight. Very potent. Greater than our last meeting. I could smell it even over the flood of my fallen brethren. Doesn't that make you wonder? Puppet! The strength of your blood is all that saved you from yourself. Wretched, weak-minded mongrel. The blood is wasted in you. Wasted! Miserable, ignorant gutter spawn. You are blind. The sarcophagus must be destroyed. I will do it myself if I must. And you will be purified. It is the blood that he is speaking through. The blood of all the pawns. It all must be purified.
Time to die. Fuck. Where is he? There. Dead. Dead. Man, that was pretty easy. The fucking vampire hunter was a lot harder than this fuck. Now what do we do? Look at this. This dude's entrails are all over the place. Okay, go up from here. Maybe? Yeah. Guess that's the end of that fuck. No problem, ex-infected.
Be at peace, kindred. You stand amongst friends now. Indeed, the Chang brothers, my greatest agents, undone by the young soldier of LaCroix. It was obvious your path was greater than I or he had anticipated. We did have an arrangement, LaCroix and I. A mutually beneficial pact to drive the lesser factions from the city. LaCroix's zeal in recovering the Ankaran sarcophagus has been to the exclusion of many relationships, mine included. And I, like yourself, have been used by him in his desperate quest for power. LaCroix feared Alistair Grout, the Malkavian primogen, for the cursed insight of his bloodline was strong and brought him uncomfortably close to the truth about LaCroix's ambitions.
I can't remember who Alistair Grout is. Malkavian. There's so many names, different sects and clans thrown about. I can't remember all of them. Grout, I heard it before though.
LaCroix saw an opportunity to rid himself of two problems. A hardened rebel leader and a problematic primogen in one fell stroke. And as you can see, I was integral to his plan.
Whoa, what the fuck? Look at the guy in the back, he walks weird. Yeah, there's some weird things going on here. Like, where did this guy come from?
LaCroix convinced me that an alliance with a Camarilla could strengthen the position of the Kuei-Jin. And so with my help, your prince framed Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout.
Oh, right, I remember Grout now. Grout was the guy in the mansion, but he was dead by the time we got there. I remember now, okay.
Yes, you were made to be the witness. For your political naivete put your word beyond reproach. No one would believe you devised such a story. LaCroix used you and once again turned a problem to his advantage. Our dealings with LaCroix have put his integrity into question. He has become careless. His desire for the sarcophagus seems to have superseded all other concerns, including political discretion.
Yeah, there's some pretty intense moments in this game. Very cool though. Very cool.
It is obvious to me that he wishes to obtain it, only so that he might use its power against those who would oppose him. If he betrays his own kind in these pursuits, can I trust him to honor our allegiances? Can you? You need to understand that you are a liability, kindred. Once LaCroix finds the right moment, you will be disposed of, just as he did with Alistair Grout, Mr. Rodriguez, your sire, and countless others. Hear these words, kindred. The sarcophagus is sealed against the ages. Only the proper key will break this seal. That key now lies safely in Kuei-Jin hands. Your prince's prize cannot be had without it. I hope you recognize my sincerity, kindred. I would like to see you reach your destination before your path is cut short. I hope when next we meet, it is again as friends.
Now what? Gotta go talk to the prince, I guess. Huh. But before we do that, we should do the usual stuff. You know, get some money and restock on ammunition. I'm still bummed about our girlfriend dying, though. That sucks. Aren't you sad, Nilavani? I'm sad. Like, really fond of her. We should try to find someone to feed on. Maybe there's someone in the alley here. Nah.
My man!
Check it out, step right up. Yo, man, we got a Galapagos turtle this week only.
Equip this. Reload. Holster. Buy more. I just went in the back because, just in case they're gonna not like me carrying a weapon in plain sight. They might get antsy about that. Let's see. Oh, we got a new pistol. Can you get a new girlfriend? I don't know. I hope so. Let's see. Damage potential 24, lethality 7. Yeah, ours is better. We need to get more, yeah, buy more of these.
My man!
Get more. Okay. Good. Some of these. Oh wow, we're running out of cash. I think that's good enough for now. I mean, we're low on this ammunition, but that should be okay. I mean, we have other things. This is the most important stuff. Yeah, I don't know if we can get another girlfriend. Like, that would be nice. I want the old girlfriend, though. She was great. She was so affectionate, always waiting for us. She even, like, would kidnap people so we could feed on them. She's so considerate. Look at how they dance. She actually has good moves, this one.
Money, right? I got your cut right here.
Alright. 125 isn't bad. If that, like, if I had one more criticism, it's just the long load times. I mean, I guess you could say that that's par for the course for its time. These are, like, sometimes they can be, like, exceptionally long. But they do give you interesting things to read while it's loading. Talk to this guy. I thought he's dead.
Chief, you believe what happened the other night? I couldn't come into work on account I bought a tamale from a street vendor and got the scoot sound terrible. What a lucky thing, too, because that food poisoning saved my life. You're telling me. But if I had been there, those punks wouldn't have gotten past the front desk. There's two things I can't tolerate, and that's terrorists and tainted tamales. I guess you can go on up. He wasn't expecting you, but it should be all right.
Let me save, just in case. Let me also check how many skill points I have. 15. Alright.
The Sabbat. Another obstacle is removed. From the enemy, we resurrect a new order. And this, in no small part, to your service. Did you hear that? You were never able to wipe them out completely. Keep it up, and you may have his job. My unstoppable crusader. My victories in this city are in no small part due to you. You've done what I've asked without question, and you've done it well. Take this small token of my appreciation. We'll rule this city side by side, you and I.
800, not bad. See, this is another example of where it gives you the illusion of choice, but both of these choices, it's the same thing, you know?
You found the key. Where? Who has it? This nonsense again! Look, I told you before, no kindred would ever ally themselves with those demons. This is a subterfuge, a trick to start a civil war. And apparently, it's worked. As of this moment, there is no blood hunt against Nines Rodriguez. The Kuei Jin have revealed their plot. They want us to war against each other? Well, to that I propose an alliance with the Anarchs. Together, we kindred shall drive out these foreigners once and for all.
I don't even know who the Anarchs are. I can't remember. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the Anarchs are Nines Rodriguez's group, I think.
Whether they trust me or not, the Kuei Jin are the greater threat. They do trust you, however. After all, you've been working for them all this time. Spare me the explanation. I don't hold it against you. Your affiliation is a trite concern next to your accomplishment. In fact, you alone can bridge the two kindred communities and sound the Kuei Jin's death knell. You'd be a legend.
Yeah, see? Same thing. Both choices are the same choice.
Go to the last round immediately. Tell them the Kuei Jin have admitted to killing Kraut, and that the blood hunt against Nines Rodriguez is officially over. Tell them I have realized the true threat the Kuei Jin pose, and wish to negotiate a pact. You will be my emissary for the Alliance, so naturally you speak on behalf of the Camarilla. Choose your words carefully. I will begin organizing plans for war. Good luck. The prosperity of all this city's kindred depends on your success tonight.
This guy's gone. I wonder if I can talk to the sheriff. He doesn't say much. Alright, so we gotta head to the last round. That's the bar. Alright, well, I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. And we can pick this up again tomorrow. We've been streaming for like 3.5 hours. So, yeah, we'll pick this up again tomorrow. I want to thank everyone for streaming with me. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you all again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I hope you all have a Happy New Year, too. So, thanks again. Have a good night, everyone. Bye.